Hi everyone, this is Nick from TraderLine, and I just wanted to put together a short video to help you guys understand the put-call ratio and why we use it. So let's get started. So most traders are wrong most of the time. Only about 10% of traders are consistently profitable. Most traders will buy call options near the top of the market, and most traders will also buy put options near the bottom of the market. What is the put-call ratio? The PC ratio is simply the put volume divided by the call volume. If the PC ratio is 1, that tells us that there is an equal number of puts and an equal number of calls being traded. So how do you interpret that? The PC ratio is used as a contrarian indicator. A reading above 1 represents that the majority of traders are bearish. A reading below 1 represents that the majority of traders are bullish. So since we use it as a contrarian indicator, when the majority of traders are bearish, it is interpreted as bullish, and when the majority of traders are bullish, it is interpreted as bearish. So here we have a chart for you to see it, and you can grab this chart by going into the research channel, doing %PC, and that's going to pull this chart up right here. You can also do !PC, and that's going to give you the reading as it comes through every half hour in the market. So let's get back to this chart right here. So looking at this chart, now that we know we use it as a contrarian indicator, let's look at some examples. So this right here is the 10-day average of the put-call ratio. You could see right here are the individual days that it's averaging out. And so if we go back to, let's go back to January. The market's going parabolic, it's making new highs, and so everybody is extremely bullish. The reading came down to 0.64, so we're all the way up here. Everybody thinks that nothing can happen. The reading is extremely low, so everybody is extremely bullish, and so what happens? We drop. We make a new drop. And why does this happen? Because, like we mentioned in the first slide, the majority of traders are not profitable. So what is happening is the institutions are using everybody thinking that nothing can go wrong, nothing's going to go down, there's still a lot of upside ahead, and so they use that to sell into strength. And so let's look at it on the other side. We have a very high reading on the put-call ratio over here, 1.31, 1.17, 1.29, and so what happens? We've got the majority of the market, there's more puts placed than calls, so the majority of the market is bearish because we just took a big fall down here. So what happens when the majority of the market is bearish? We had a reading of 1.31, and what happened? We started making highs again, and that happened again in March as well, 1.29. Everyone's bearish, we're falling down, and we started moving back up. So today we got an extremely high reading of 1.54, and so that you could see is normally not sustainable. And so we will see now, since the majority of the market is bearish, how the market reacts and if we are going to turn up. So we've identified in this chart right here that above 1.1 is, we consider that bullish, so we've put it a green area right here to interpret it easily. Reading below 0.92 is bearish, and so we made it red. And so this is basically reading below 1 we spoke of, more calls than puts. Everyone's looking up, so what happens? We fall. Everyone's looking down up here, and so what happens? We rally. So that's how we use the put-call ratio. Now keep in mind, the put-call ratio is not a perfect indicator by itself and does not perfectly predict tops and bottoms. However, it is an extremely valuable tool to add to your arsenal. So I hope this video helped you guys understand a bit more about the put-call ratio and how we use it. I will be making some more videos on some general questions so you guys can really understand why we use what we do and how it helps us in our trading. So until next time, thank you, and I will talk to everybody soon.